Good morning. Good morning. Just checking everything is working. Let's do the thing. I was just checking the chat's working. It's not morning. It's actually 2:30 where I am. Uh, Here we go. One Piece time. I'm Boo Lawson. I'm wearing the Australia scarf because we got out of the group in the World Cup. I'm sorry to the US fans. I'm happy for the Turkish. I'm glad they got a win. Check out my Zara hat. I made it myself. It looks awesome. If you think I should make more, let me know. Let's do the chapter. Chapter 1186 once more. Alright, so we got a cover request by Sunadango. Low-key covertly drawing Ida or Ida. I'm going to say Ida for now. Who is secretly amused by it. It's cute because we're seeing all the animals back when they were. Sorry. I'm a little worn out because of the football, but we're gonna get through this together. We're seeing the little animals, which are now big animals that live in the hell, down in hell with Loki in the frozen hell that is Niflheim, and they will everything here will grow up to be huge. All right, let's have a look. Don't give up! So there was the assault on the kingdom of Asperia by a number of various gangster parties. Brooks passed the world government versus Asperia. That's who I mean when I talk gangsters, by the way, the world government. I don't know why I'm wearing these. I don't need them. Okay. Winning independence is our only shot at survival. All right. Okay. So a bunch of people are desperate to get their independence for Asperia because they can't. I imagine there's some sort of miscommunication here about joining up with the world government. That, or I've forgotten the context entirely. We'll see. Okay. Back to the room where it fucking happened. Here's how many times have I said this, alright? Brook, oh Brook, oh Brook. What did you see in that room? The smoking man. We see the Domi reversied Princess Shuri. And we see what I presume is Marcus Mars in some sort of middle form. Okay. We need a medic! Quick! The king is in critical condition! Big bro! So he steps into sort of savior mode. He was making his way up here in the first place. Our hero Brook, our hero of this tragic flashback, Brook. He was making his way, fighting people all the way up to get to the king and get to the princess and try and save people. And here he's found them in the middle of absolute carnage, and he still goes into nurse mode. He's begging for a medic. Big bro, big bro. Are you a fan, mister? So he's losing it. He's having flashbacks to when he first met the prince, the king, the now king. Don't call me mister. Yo-ho-ho. Well, I suppose I'll just call you big bro. Their lives flashing before his eyes. The tragedy of it. The absolute peak tragedy of it. Big bro. Big bro. Big bro. Oh man, the horror. Where's that damn medic? So here we see Emu. Now, are they? No. Okay. Eames come out. I presume Emu has taken over Mars or manifested through Mars because we see the black flames here. But We know Emma's voice. This sudden intrusion is quite the inconvenience. Slam. Okay. Oh. Oh my. So Emma was in the room. Oh shit. Was this some sort of ritual taking place here? What was going on? So it looks like instead of killing Brooke, Aim ran from the room. Someone slammed the door. It looks like Aim because of the black splotchiness on the ground. And Brooke turns. This sudden intrusion is quite an inconvenience. Wow. Okay. So now Brooke looks over. Brooke, you know that guy is dead already, right? Brooke's bawling his eyes out. Streams of tears and snot running down his face, and blood. Huffing and puffing. You? Who are you? What have you done to Princess Shuri? You see, I've watched over Shuri since she was a baby. She's totally incapable of this. There's nothing I don't know when it comes to the princess. She's kind of scary, but almost true. Almost definitely, certainly, positively true. Here we go. This is nuts. Okay, here it is. The reveal. Fuck me. Oh, bro. Then tell me, Brooke, did you know that I'm a celestial dragon? Far out. So that's confirmation for some then and there that. Oh, shit. I just clicked something off. Okay, so it looks like Oda's going back into his scariest of his bags, into the into the world of dark pregnancies, and it's unclear where Lady Candle, whether or not Lady Candle herself is a celestial dragon, or whether or not she was impregnated by someone who is a celestial dragon, and during the time where she supposedly fell sick when the celestial dragon visited Asperia. Yeah, here it is. This guy wasn't my real father. Did you know that? Don't call him this guy. All right, so that explains quite a great deal of a really, like, the whole time King Leuven was going, try and call me Dad. I want you to change the way you speak to me. I want you to treat me as your father. This here is saying that she fucking was doing all of that behavior for a reason. The implication is that she kind of knew, man. How evil is this? Just how bad is this? What are you even saying? You are the child of King Leuven. That's a fact. Can you prove that? That's irrelevant when it comes to the bond between a parent and a child, right? As Oda has shown us over and over and over in One Piece. One Piece is a story of found family connections. How many people are even part of the D clan that adopted the D? I don't know, right? Like, if you can just be born into it or not. Like, but importantly, Luffy's Nakama, his crew, the people for whom he would burn the world down, are people that he found and who found him. And that's how family is established, both in the real world and in the One Piece world. Like, it's who you feel is your family, right? And I guess Brooke's about to find out that she never thought that way of someone who Brooke felt was family, It isn't. This is life-changing news. I should have been raised as a celestial dragon. These past 16 years were a complete waste. As she immediately steps into the fucking you are all insects mode. Oh my god, this is disgusting. But again, her eyes have changed. Like, to what extent can we guarantee this is the true Shuri's voice, or is this a tainted version of Shuri? We'll see. Don't you understand how angry that makes me? And that demand for 1,000 slaves, it isn't true. This guy just didn't want to hand me over. Oh, okay. Okay, so, okay. We're getting into like that connection that King Leuven had a very powerful connection with that little girl, Shuri, who he believed very strongly was his daughter, who he felt was his daughter, and a celestial dragon wanted that girl back, and he just wasn't gonna have that. That's a extremely challenging situation, but it's also peak nobility, royalty, One Piece politics, man. Stop calling him that. This guy was a good for nothing king who pointlessly led his people to their doom. Yeah, not sure, man. Not sure about that take. That's why I made him take responsibility. With the king dead, this war can end. Okay, okay. Alright. So she's still acting like a monarch in the sense that she still wants the war to end. I don't know, man. This isn't exactly a peace play to my mind, but this is a young mind, right? Trying to process the right thing to do, I think. But this is just wrong. This is just wrong. But defeat will make our nation a lawless land. That is no longer my concern. That's very, very way of speaking. Fuck. All right. Who are you? Knight of... Okay, so is this the real daddy? Is this the real daddy? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Knight of God. Saint Manmayer. Grow. Grow. Mmm. Mmm. I remember you now. There was a kid with an afro among Candel's attendants. You weren't allowed to come near me. Oh, the two-eye color. Oh, the reveal of the heterochromia. Oh, this is the real daddy. Oh, that's bad, man. That's bad. Because you guys got to remember, right? This dude smoking his fucking cigarette, staring down at Brook over, uh, over, bro, he's staring down at the guy who impregnated the woman that he was in love with. Like, think about that. Brook loved Lady Candle. And he knew King Leuven loved Lady Candle, supposedly, right? He raised a child that wasn't his own for her, theoretically. But man, this guy's staring Brook down going like, you weren't allowed to come near me. Funny that. I got a feeling this guy, Grow, is going to give... St. Manmayer Grow is going to give Brook his scar. Fuck. Here we go. Oh, man. That eye. Yes, Brook's realizing the true lineage of Shuri here too. Okay. We wouldn't normally come all the way to a backwater country like this to retrieve a single brat. But this kid possesses those mismatched eyes. Being born with that trait is truly rare, and the Great One desires them. The fuck? So is this about a lineage thing that, like, the mismatched eyes? Okay, so did the Great One collect you as well, Grow? Is that why the Manmayer family gets to be part of this situation, part of the 20 Kings? Why do you love the two different colored eyes? What does that speak to? Does that speak to, like, one eye's red from what I understand? If that's the case, is it like emu mixed with Lily bloodline or some sort of weird shit? I don't know, man. It's That's gonna do my head in, but far out. The Great One desires them. I didn't awaken it myself. Okay, okay. Thou hast said too much, Grow. Oh, she might. Okay, so she might awaken something. Okay, okay. So it's an is it like God, I'm getting some Naruto vibes here. Is it like with the Sharingan how you have certain abilities that you can awaken, but only certain people have ever cleared the bar and get to those extra powers. Okay. Okay. Forgive me, Great One. Hey, Shuri. Man, Brook is sniveling a lot in this. He's gonna have to do something. No, wait. This is just a dream, right? No, it's a nightmare, Brook. I used to change your diapers. I know everything about you, princess. All right, Brook's gonna get his scar from the princess. Fuck, this is gonna be the worst case scenario. This is gonna be brutal. You're so patronizing. Shedding tears like that is beyond pathetic. All right, she's a little right on that though. I deserve stronger protection. Well, if I go to the Holy Land now, I won't need you anymore. Mm, mm, mm. To me, you were always an angel, but now you look like a demon. Gavot! Alright, so she's using one of the techniques, Lady Candle techniques, against Brook. And remember, she has that observation, haki, future sight aspect that I believe Brook does not. So I think this is what's about to give her the edge over Brook in this. I couldn't protect Big Bro, the man who saved my life. Oh man, your benefactor, Brook. Drops the sword. Oh, he's relinquished to he's just accepting his fate. He drops the sword as she strikes. Bro! Fuck! No, bro! Dude! Ah! Ah! Fuck! Man. Bond en avant. From frogs to cattle, from kings to chattel, of the dead you'll find only bones get left behind. Man. Dude! Interestingly enough, Brook will have a connection then with Lord Ja Rule. It's like, Jesus. Bones alone. Fuck that panel. Dude! Oh man. Whew. Whew. Okay. Bones alone, as everybody knows. That's just the way the story goes. Down goes Brook. And away goes Shuri with Man May Grow. Lady Candle, was she just chattel, as the song goes? Was it, or was it, oh man. Because it's not like, oh man. He came back, right? Grow came back for his child because the eyes are interesting, right? So there's no holding out hope for anyone who thought that Lady Candle was an evil person. I mean, unless the three of them are bad, but I can't see that happening. Lady Shuri's bad. The princess is bad. Her dad is bad. But as Brook keeps saying, right, something still doesn't fully quite add up here. Like, Brook is so insistent that the child he knows was an angel, but now she looks like a demon. You know, was the information shared with Shuri about her family history after Dummy Reversi was done, right? And look, man, Emu's just there in the background in the form of black flames, it appears. Or just sort of around in the room somewhere, sort of as a presence, because those black flames are there, and that's not coming from Gro. That's Emu. Oh. Man. Okay. What next? Alright, so he survives this somehow. Obviously. We know that he was going to survive this, but the damage from a strike like that to a man like Brook and his psyche. Holy shit. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, ay. It's a miracle. It is a miracle. Sort of. I'm shocked. A sword went through your head and you survived. It's a miracle it made your blood vessels and the brain stem. The brain itself, like what about the king? Brook doesn't give a shit. Brook does not care about his miracle. I'm not sure how much you remember, Commander. We shouldn't give you too much of a shock. No, I want you to tell me. We failed. The king is dead. Music has died in the kingdom of Hesperia. They've lost their queen, and now their king. And their princess has also gone off to be a celestial dragon. An eyewitness saw Princess Shuring boarding a government ship. Most citizens have already fled the country. It doesn't matter where they go now, they'll all be refugees. Oh, well, they'll be refugees now. Oh, man. It flashes through his mind the bloody scene once more. Wah! Commander! Oh no, his wound reopened. Commander, stay with us. So Brook is just... He opened his head wound from the misery and from screaming and lamenting the loss of his beloved big bro. Come on, think about what happened to Luffy when Ace died. He was completely ripped in half well, Ace was, but he was ripped in half psychologically. Oh, fuck, I hit another tab open again. Alright, the flashback is ending. We see now our good man Brook. So it ends at the most traumatic point for Brook. We have all the information we sort of needed here, right? Sure, he's a man, Mayor. Lady Candell. We'll not know, I guess, if she was bad or not. But I presume she was good and that she loved Leuven. Unless there's more to her story about a man that was out of her league. But if that's her loving the celestial dragon, that's even more fucked up and just even more screwed up and cruel for Brook. But yeah, the woman he loved was impregnated by a celestial dragon, and the princess he protected at the first sign of her true lineage changed her allegiance. But the real question is whether or not that dummy reversi was what that was all about, right? And what the hell is Emu's obsession with the eyes, right? Because that's going to be a major factor. Is that the reason why that picture of Lily, we can't quite tell? Back then, I didn't even know what a devil fruit was. Oh, is this how this all comes together? What else is coming here? We didn't see Brook eat his devil fruit yet. The princess seems so different after the king's murder. So yeah, there would be a lot that didn't occur to Brook at this time, in this moment. It was chilling. She looked just like a demon. But I always thought I was hallucinating. If that was actually real, though, like, what did you think was happening, Brook? The hell did you think was happening? Hey, you guys. Oh, man, he's balling. He's down. Do you think if it's okay if I put my faith in Princess Shuri once more? Man, he asking. He's asking permission from his comrades, from his nakama, his real family now. Is it okay if I do this thing I think is pretty stupid and extend my heart to this princess once more? Man, look at Frankie. Frankie is all of us right now. Oh, Frankie. Man. Brooke. Oh, Brooke. Oh. If she is a victim, then run, Brooke. Hmm. Hmm. Is that because I'm their daughter? Yeah, he's not. Brooke is just not having what he saw with his own eyes. He does not believe it because he knows what he believes in his heart, and that's cheesy, but that's what's happening here, man. I want to save her, Princess Shuri. Please, everyone, lend me your strength. It's like the if Shonen had like a single like phrase that main characters could use throughout any any fucking show, it would be, please everyone, lend me your strength. Spirit bomb comes to mind. Okay. No need to be so formal. Fucking Jinbei saying no need to be so formal. The pirate Jinbei is speaking now. Let's hurry and smash that ice. Ain't happening. I wonder if lightning will do the trick. Ain't happening. A radical beam is our best bet. Ain't happening. It seems like explosives don't work. What should I do now? They're fucking moving. They're moving on it. They want to help get her out. Wow. Hey, Brooke, wait up. What is going on? Bro, if he breaks that ice with the humming slash or something like that, it would be cool, but it would be annoying because I am team Ragnar should be the only thing that breaks the ice. I want that to be consistent because I need the squirrel to be strong. I need that squirrel to be strong. Okay. Walrus School Cafeteria. There's a lot to this chapter, man. It kind of keeps going. I'm loving it. I'm scared it's about to end, though. Oh, ah! All right, Luffy's been eating. Good, good, good. Luffy's getting his strength back. I'm stuffed. That crazy new guy is Elbaf's enemy, right? Food plus Luffy understanding who the enemy is, the One Piece equation. That is the equation, man. That is the equation. Luffy plus food plus bad guy on the island. There we go. Equals. The way I'm feeling right now, I don't think I can lose. He's my enemy too. Oh, sorry. He's my enemy too. I'm overflowing with power. Yep. Okay. Targeting kids, the world government sure plays dirty. Yes, it does, Loki. Fuck the world government. We out here. Fuck the world government. Fuck the world government. Huff huff targeting kids, man. Thou art ignorant of the reason then? Oh god, what's gonna be the creepy reason that they're coming after the kids? Or is it gonna be as simple as a parent's greatest weakness is their children, as always? Oh, whoa. Shall I enlighten thee? 800 years ago, the giant race were defeated in a bid to rescue their children. Oh, shit! Void Century Lord Drop! Oh, bro. So the Giants lost. They were part of the D, and they lost as part of this bid to rescue their children. So, oh my god, okay, 800 years ago. What are you saying? A few centuries is not nearly enough to change the nature of a race. So Ima was waiting, biding his time till these giants could be manipulated, moved like putty, like clay in his hand, so that he could finally have the giants change their nature, be more amenable to the ways of the world government. And it just didn't happen, bro. Without fail, thine people inevitably bend the knee when thine offspring are taken. Oh, so he's saying you all do the same thing when the kids are in play every time. Ignorance of the significance of what is occurring is irrelevant. History always repeats itself. Hence, we get the once more. 'Tis already too late. Thou art all slaves of Mu. Ah, bro. You prick. What are you trying to say? So flying in. We see behind Loki, big Loki, and big Emu flying in with his arm charged up with a fucking fist ready to go. Ah, there it is. Our wonderful feeling of Luffy clocking, smacking the face of the villain. Ah, bruh. Get it off our bath. One strike. One strike. What is occurring right now? Man. We got Zaza grabbing kids. We got giants crying out. We got Lord drops. Okay. So the giant race were defeated in a bid to rescue their children. Now, that means something was done by the alliance, the 20 Kingdoms side, to put those kids into play. Now, I have a feeling that Ragnar knows, that squirrel knows, because that squirrel was there, and Emu says, you want to avenge your master. So I'm thinking that if Dozan is in fact the original wielder of Ragnar and the Nidhogg fruit, then he was defeated trying to do something to save the kids. He would have helped majorly, but something was done. They put and it's why is Emu think the nature of the race? He thinks it's like he's trying to see if the giants will become a group of people that won't care if their offspring are taken. How does that play? How would you expect that of any of the races, even the humans on your side? Like, that is a real question that rattles my brain, right? Luffy coming in with a smash. We'll get a chapter next week, no break. Thank Christ for that. Oh, man. Trauma. Absolute trauma for Brook. Man. What? Oh, God. All right. Okay. All right. The man. Okay, so Brook was scarred by the princess, stabbed through the head. Something in hell and earth made it so he did not die from that stab. A question I will posit to anyone who's watching or anyone who's thinking, given that Shuri can see the future from what Brook has established, has some sort of future sight, could Shuri have seen that blow was going to go through Brook's skull and somehow have made it so it wasn't a killing blow? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I know that they were being controlled by Domi Reversi, but we've seen Shuri being controlled, being able to break through in the past because of the sort of strength of her connection to Brook. like, if enough of Shuri was evil and was willing to stab Brook through the skull that it happened, but enough of Shuri was also like, let's not make that a killing blow and pull that back. And the I'm terrified to know, but interested as hell to know about what Shuri feels like on the inside about the death of Leuven, of her not father, not father, adoptive father. What's the significance of man-made grow smoking? We now know at least why a lot of the man-mayors we haven't seen their eyes this whole time, right? Like a lot of those shots of the man-mayor family. I remember on God Valley, the one with the gun who's doing that look in their lips face is has their eyes covered. Do they all have this heterochromia or whatever it's called? The two different eye colors, blue and red is what I presume they are. Oh man. And I presume that bon avant means something like severing bond or something. Oh God, I don't know. But bond, that is just emotional damage. It's crazy. The Brook flashback ends. Brook asks the crew, just like many of the crew have in One Piece these moments where they're really down on their luck, where they're down and out, desperate, and they turn around and they look to either Luffy or the rest of the crew and they go, can I have permission to feel this way? To feel this thing? And Robin famously with, I want to live, right? It's such a powerful part of One Piece, that aspect. I want to focus on that for a second. Like Brook asking the crew, guys, do you think it's okay if I put my faith in Princess Shuri once more? He wants to know if she's a victim. He's still holding out that hope for the little girl. And he a true believer, right? Like, he's not running away, shying away from his task of being the protector of the royalty of that kingdom. He doesn't care what Gunko or Shuri, whoever they are in their mind. He doesn't care. Just like Luffy choosing to save Robin's life, and Brook is deciding on his own terms, and with the crew, actually, I should say, deciding to be brave enough and stupid enough to run towards caring about Shuri anyway. Dope. Luffy's eaten. He's ready to fight. He's already got one hit in. Which is funny because Loki was having a real problem actually trying to land a hit before. That's funny. It also says a little bit about Emu, like that there's a blind spot there for Luffy, Joy Boy-esque people, because think about the fact that like Emu's extremely fast and that connected. Plus, Emu, you would presume, has some serious ability to see what's coming, as he kind of almost does here. Oh man, racist as hell. Also, the treatment of the giant race, like Emu's obsession with getting the giants to destroy their own cultural situation where they look out for each other. Like, oh man, 'tis already too late. Thou art all slaves of Mu. Slaves because the kids are hostages? Is this how you made people slaves in the past? I always think about Dragon saying that to Kuma, like, hey, like, shush, don't talk about Luffy. Like, a child is a parent's greatest weakness. Like, what a chapter. What a chapter. So, the Giants got done by their love in the past. Perhaps that's why Summers was so obsessed with doing them in with their love this time around. Interesting. More Man-Maya stuff, more Celestial Dragon stuff. Oh. Okay. Thank you very much. Anyone who joined us. As always, please like, subscribe, send abuse so I can continue.